So you want to make a roguelike. That's great. Roguelikes are fun, infinite content, but roguelikes are hard. You'll need many upgrades, I mean a lot of them. And they can't just all be +1 health or +1 attack, that's boring. They gotta have unique effects and be able to synergize with one another. So today I'm gonna share with you how I implemented over 100 different upgrades to my roguelike tactics game. For some context, in my game you control a bunch of units to fight off wave after wave of enemies. They can move, attack, and that's about it. So to make things fun, we need to add upgrades. Now each unit has a potential list of upgrades. An upgrade is a class, or a container of information detailing its stats, costs, and type, etc. And each of these upgrades have a specific trigger, like after a unit moves, trigger this upgrade, or when a unit attacks, triggers this upgrade. By using enum flags like this, we can have upgrades that even have multiple triggers. Like for example, the Royal upgrade, which gives allies a buff when this unit is alive and debuffs them when the unit dies. In the code, we give this upgrade 2 triggers, the on deploy trigger, which grants the buff, and the on death trigger, which removes the buff. So that's the first part about triggers. Now we need them to actually do stuff when triggered. That's where inheritance and virtual functions come in. See, we have this base upgrade class. This contains all the generic information and has these virtual functions which can be triggered, say after attack, or move, or a kill. But they don't do anything right now. That's when we get into the actual upgrade. Each upgrade inherits from the base class. It sort of acts like an extension of the base class. And because these functions are actually virtual, we can override them to do fancy, unique stuff. Take for example, the flux upgrade. We override the function after move and write our unique code in here. This is a simple upgrade that takes our original position and final position, calculates the distance between them, and adds mana based on how many tiles the unit has moved. Mana is a resource that is used to summon units in the game. The best part about the system is that it supports synergies. For example, the phase upgrade, which when attacking moves the attacker to the opposite flank of the enemy. Because this is also counted as a move, it will also generate mana from the flux upgrade. For even more complicated stuff, we have upgrade tags, which are yet another extension of the upgrade itself. It's essentially an upgrade spawning another upgrade. This is especially useful in upgrades like Vortex, which gives the unit the ability to deal AoE damage to surrounding enemies, but only when it first kills an enemy. The initial upgrades add the Vortex tag upgrade as an extension only when the unit kills the enemy, and the tag upgrade is the one that does the AoE damage. We can also use the tag to influence other units. For example, one of the enemies has the upgrade Revenge. Whenever an ally dies within 2 range, it gains an attack boost. So what this upgrade does is that essentially spawns an upgrade tag to all allies, and when one of the allies die, it triggers that tag, giving the buff to that unit if it's still within range. By using this system, I was able to create over 100 different upgrades, each with their unique abilities. And because the system is modular, I can add as many upgrades as I like to a unit, giving rise to cool synergies which make the game a lot more exciting. So that is it for this devlog. I hope to see you in the next one, where I will discuss the first bosses you'll encounter. Please consider wishlisting the game on Steam. It helps a lot. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching.